Now let's look at some other feature that are very important while trying to design or making publisher one of your friendly uh, project management that you can use. Let's look at menus. Menu was really covered. Let's look at something postcards. When you try to look into postcards, what are they? You just come onto the template, then you choose a particular template, and then you start playing around with it. So when you, for sure, you have picked one of the few postcards, it will be something very simple to develop if you have got the desirable. So you can choose create upon seeing the preview, then it creates you a template which you can change. For instance, here you just come in and fill in, let's say, mm, let's say extreme, or let's say North Bridge. So if we have this as our business name, then your business tagline, you may as well say the Integrate ICT platform. Then produce products or services. You may be selling products. For instance, you might be selling electronic wires, bulbs, and cameras and whatsoever. Services you might be, so let's say look at the products first. You may simply show the products, then you can include the products like bulbs. You can put like cameras. These are tangible, the ones that you at least one can touch and feel. So there you might be having like products, then you increase products. Our table may continue to go down. So, so when you try to look onto your products, then you may include uh, solar panels, wires. Then when it comes to products, you can as well enter to have products or services. Then services, you may as well show up your services. Uh, Here we are having as wiring, dishing. So here we might be having like dishing, warm water plumbing. So you include your services and the transportation. Wow. transportation of electronics. These are, then you might come up with your location or your primary address. Then you say Georgiana House, Optic Avenue, San Jose. So if you lose your space, then items will disappear. But if you come back with them and you reduce the size, it could be your 0 or Orion Toronto Avenue. Then here you can put your number, emails at Northbridge dot co dot uk. So when you have this, and you can put your 2930 7884 533. So this is what you might be having as your number. So briefly, we have tried to design using the template. You can change now the format auto shape. You can change the borders to more colors, to maybe to this color. Then you say okay. You can apply the color, or you may put that over stars style. That way you can increase the font, or you can increase the size of that weight so that it is a little more visible than any other stuff around here. So you will continue to do the same. You want to make it a little bigger, then you can say okay. So you see now it has changed the appearance of these items, which was not there way back. Then even this, you may want to format auto shape. Then you can put fill color, that is then dashed colors. You can then style, you can increase the weight still of what you preferably want to develop. So the more time you give trying to design, the more you will see something which is more appropriate. So in here we are trying to have maybe this as our entities that we want to develop. You may see that the lines have given up with a lot of weight. Then you can reduce the weight to some other size that are a little more clear, or that are a little more visible than way back. So you may say okay, you see the great. Then you can increase the size of this by giving it a push of this nature. So we are trying to come up with something that you can even put on the page of your business magazine or any other. So you develop those pages by giving the feel that extremely nice, like the way you can as well try to see your other friends doing the same. So you can have that feel going through your brain and apply exactly what like what you can as well admire from other people. So briefly, when we try to look into all these affairs, we come up to not to conclude, but to say that we need exactly to have our items grow to a nice